Hey guys, my name is Siege, and today I have a special message for you. About 2 months ago, I decided to quit Rust. However, after 2 months of grinding, I can happily say that
I'm not leaving. The show goes on.
over the past 2 months, I've fixed my life, my relationship, and my personal health, and with that, I am ready to return to Rust. And what better way to make a return than to show you all the best solo bass in Rust. Today, in conjunction with Asian, I give you all the Aperta. So, the Aperta is the first solo bass featured on this channel and is made special by the new pixel gap bunker. This bunker works by going out 17 triangles and returning with squares. This in turn creates a pixel width gap, as you can see here. To take advantage of this gap, we use 2 half walls to knock the stability of the bunker floor piece down, and then, once we place a roof, it connects to the floor at the top of the 2 bunker half walls and updates the socket, breaking open the bunker. Couple this with an open core, a shooting floor, and great roof defenses, and this is the perfect bass for solos and duos who are active throughout the wipe. The bass starts out as a 5 triangle starter bass and then builds into a 2-story main bass and then expands into a compounded monster of a solo bass. The build cost for the finished bass is 27k wood, 39k stone, 32k metal, and 300 high qual, while the upkeep cost is 6k stone, 5k metal frags, and 60 high qual. Easy enough for any active solo or duo to handle. With all that said, let's go ahead and take a quick tour of the bass. Here we are outside of the external TCs. We'll go ahead and run up here. So these are disconnectable externals, and they use the half wall method from Mini Satori. So we go in here and I can show you all the upkeep real quick. All you're doing is 845 stone and 175 metal. Pretty easy per external TC. So as you can see here, it's disconnectable. Place this and place a roof, and it breaks the connection. Come in here, we have airlocks that I saw in Dust's most recent video. Just a simple airlock with a bedroom in it. You can fit 2 beds in these just in case you want to bag your duo, and you can put a locker right here. Super simple. We go into compound here. As you can see, it's segmented, and we go inside. And so here is where the roof will normally be placed while the bunker is open, but it isn't right now, so we will go ahead and place this floor, and we can just hop up. So going down into the bunker, we have enough room for 5 boxes and our tier 3, and behind here we have our TCs. It's about 4k stone, 4k metal, and 80 high qual per day. Going back up top, as you can see, this is our open core. We have 16 boxes of space, as well as 3 turrets and breach peaks. You can see how this bunker works here. All you gotta do is just place a roof, and it breaks the bunker open. Super simple. Alright, so we're gonna go ahead and go upstairs. So here's some of the peaks. And here's our bedroom floor. And from here you can kind of see what the peaks are after. These breach down into compound, and here are our breach peaks that look back into open core. Now we go up into shooting floor, and here is just a simple shooting floor. It allows us to look straight down and cover breaches in compound. We use double doors just to give us more of a view of what's going on. And I forgot to add, so when you come in here, you can use this as roof peaks as well. Alright, going up one more time. And here is our roof. We have 3 turrets, and we have ample roof defenses, so we can hop up here if a raid starts going south. And that is about it for the tour, so let's go ahead and get on to the build. Alright, so first up we have our starter unit. So we're going to start by putting down 5 triangles. And we're going to wall it off outside of this inner triangle here where we put a door frame. Now we will place our TC over here. And we will go ahead and roof this up, make sure that this one is wood. Okay, we will put a window here, and we will go ahead and set up our shelf for our boxes. And we can place these like so. And you'll want to put a frame on, just to make it easier later on. Next we can place our workbench. And we'll put another frame down so we can get our 2 doors at least to loot. Now we'll add our furnaces. And we'll hop up on this shelf, and here we could place our sleeping bag. And that is it for the starter. Alright, so first we're going to go over the bunker. What you're going to do is place a triangle and a square, and then another triangle. From this triangle you will go 16 triangles out. 17 triangles in total. Once you get here, you will remove these triangles all the way back. And you will also remove the square and the triangle against the base. Now, you'll run back and you'll place a square off the side of this, and then you will go back to the base in squares. Once you get here, you place 2 half walls, stone these up, and then you'll remove the squares that you built. Or just let them decay, that works too. So here we're going to go ahead and put a roof down. Make sure it is twig. Do not upgrade this roof. Alright, now that we're here, we're going to go ahead and validate that this works. So we're going to place a floor here. We're going to remove that. And now we're going to place a frame here. This frame must stay. And once you're able to place a floor piece there on top of the frame, you know that the bunker's working. See, if we remove the roof, the bunker places. And if we place a roof, the bunker opens. This is how you validate the bunker. Okay, first thing you're going to want to do is go ahead and upgrade everything to metal, just so you don't have to do that later on. It gets a little hard to reach the walls as the build progresses. Next, you want to reinforce all the roofs to armored. And in these 3 corners, we're going to go ahead and add triangles, and then we will wall them in like so. Then on these 2 corners, we're going to add squares, and we're going to turn these into loot rooms. And we will add half-height floors as well. Same thing on the other side. So on our bunker here, we will add a ramp and then a foundation here. We'll create an airlock up front. And on the sides, you have to go outside to add these walls. Here we'll put our 2 frames. And here we can go ahead and add our roof. This will open the bunker for us for now, but that's fine since we're securing it. And now we're going to build our loot rooms, so just wall it in like this and add a half-height floor. And make sure that top piece is a triangle. Alright, in these corners we're going to add half walls with a floor on top of them. On top of those we will add windows. And here we will add low walls. Just make sure you don't add it on the jump up side. There we put a frame. Put 2 frames here in the middle, then we'll put our roofs on. Right, up front we will add a shop front on the left hand side and a single door on the right, but first we put these half walls. You can put a shotgun trap here as well, just to prevent someone going deep on you. So we will add a door here and go ahead and put a garage door on these front 2 spots. Okay, so we go up now, we'll add a garage door here. And we're going to build this part of our roof. So I'm going to build the walls and floors here, just as I'm doing. Now it gets interesting. So we're going to put a battery here on one side, and we will place a floor, and then the single door. On the other side, we're going to put a locker. You're going to want to build this triangle out a little bit just to help you place the locker. And then you can just put the single door frame on, and you're good to go. Alright, we'll fill this up with single doors, and then we will open these and add the floor frames. This prevents people from laddering in when you don't have metal embrasures. Alright, here we're going to add half walls on top of all 3 squares. And my recommendation would be to open these up and put your boxes in first, as these top spots are a little hard to put boxes in. And we'll plug these back up. So this one gets interesting. This is where the bunker is, so sometimes you'll have it clip and it won't work, so just get close to it and look down and you should be able to place the wall. Alright, now we will add our single door frames that face into the roof. This should be rotated facing the roof, so those are backwards in this. We'll add our single doors, and we'll go up here and add our garage door to complete the roof jump up. And that is all of the second build stage. Alright, so we're going to go ahead and finish main base here. We're going to add a jump up platform right in front of the front door. We're going to add our windows here on shooting floor. We will add our floor frames and triangle roofs to give us peeks down into compound. We'll use double doors here just so we can have a couple more vantage points. And we'll go ahead and add a embrasure and a ceiling. And we will repeat this on each of the 3 sides of the base. Pardon me being slow while building. That's my normal speed. Okay, so now we're going to add half walls here. These will be our turret pods, so we'll cap these and we'll go ahead and add our turrets. You're going to want to do this before we add the roofs to it. It just makes it easier to get the turrets in there. And to add the roofs, we'll do it this way. So we're going to build out on the side and we'll just try and clip it onto the front of the wall here like so. Then we'll just hop up onto these and add each of the side pieces. And we'll do this on all 3 sides. Alright, now that that's done, we're going to go ahead and get our turbines set up. So we'll go 2 up, and then we'll place a floor, and we will add our turbines on top of these. This way we can have 2 turbines, 2 batteries, enough power for as many turrets as we'll need as a solo. Here we're going to add honeycomb on the outside of the loot rooms, just so they are, you know, at least 12 rockets from the outside on those angles. And here we're going to go ahead and add our compound segment. So we're going to segment the compound by adding garage doors in these slots. We're going to do that on all 3 sides. Okay, here we're going to build our externals. So we're just going to build out like this. There's no multi-TC, nothing like that. This is just super simple build out. Add a locker in here, and these will be bedrooms as well, so you will have a total of 4 spawn points throughout the base and compound. I'll close this up, and now we're going to go ahead and add our actual TC. So we will build out like this, and we're going to add our TC here. Remember, you have to use half walls, or the breakaway doesn't work. And we're going to add our TC in. And we will close this up. Alright, now we will build back with a square frame and then 4 triangles. And this can be broken with a roof onto the TC. Now we will go ahead and seal up the outer TC and the gatehouse here. So we'll plug all these with our windows, and we will put a frame here as well as our beds. You have 2 beds, you can get your duo in here if need be. And we'll just put vertical embrasures there. And this way we can just pull these windows off on a raid if we need to and defend from these gatehouses. On top of here we will add our 4 triangles. This way we can get all 3 of our barricades on. After that, be sure to remove the triangles. And now we will add our compound walls. So all you got to do is just angle them at the TC and then pull back just a little bit. It is super easy to make these things fit, doesn't take much precision, and then once that's done, you can go inside your compound and add your large furnaces. So you can use these slots here, and you'll just place down your furnace in the corner. And don't forget your turret. Alright, so with that said, this is what the finished base looks like, and that is the build for the Aperta. Well, that is it for the Aperta. I want to thank Asian once again for drafting up this base and allowing me to add a couple finishing touches on it, and I also want to thank all of you for welcoming me back into the Rust community after such a long time off. Just kidding, it was only 2 months, but still. I am super excited for the coming months, and I greatly look forward to making many more bases for you all. If you aren't already, please hit that subscriber button as we are rapidly approaching 10k subs, and join the Discord in the description to join our Snow Lodge community. We have massive raid sim events coming up as well as weekly roams. I will see you all next time. Peace.